Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing amazing. Today I wanted to share with you anecdotes about one of the most legendary sagas of all time. The fifth movie has been released like 2 weeks ago. I watched it, I thought it was really great. So today I wanted to share with you 5 anecdotes for the 5 Indiana Jones movies. So if you're ready, let's dive a little bit deeper into the life of Indy. So let's get in. So number 1, did you know that Harrison Ford wasn't actually the first choice to play Indy? Steven Spielberg and George Lucas at the time had their eyes on Tom Selleck. However, due to Selleck's commitment to Magnum P.I., which later on became a legendary TV show, he had to turn down the offer. But George Lucas, having worked with Ford on Star Wars as Han Solo, wasn't originally keen on casting him. He didn't want Harrison Ford to become his Bobby De Niro, referring to Scorsese's frequent collaboration with Robert De Niro, making dozens of films together. But eventually, Ford got the role, and George Lucas wasn't really affiliated with Harrison Ford later in his career. And the rest is history. Now number 2, the famous scene with the swordman. You must remember the very iconic scene in Raiders of the Lost Ark, the first Indiana Jones movie. But Indy just shoots him instead. Well, that wasn't in the script, and it's maybe one of the most cult moments in the movies. The actually original plan was to have an elaborate sword fight. However, Harrison Ford was suffering from food poisoning on the day of shooting. He just suggested, why just I don't shoot him? They filmed it, and it has become one of the most legendary moments in film history. Now number 3, snakes in the Well of Souls. Indiana Jones's fear of snakes is kind of well documented, and it comes to a head in the snake-filled Well of Souls, which was a scene in Raiders of the Lost Ark in the first Indiana Jones movie. But to get enough snakes for this scene, because of course these snakes were ill, the crew had to gather all these snakes that they could find in pet shops in London. They even used legless lizards. Now number 4, we are going to talk about Indiana Jones' signature hat. Indy's hat is as much a part of him as his whip. An interesting fact is that the hat was specially made to look worn out and to retain its shape even after rough handling. The creators didn't want Indy to have a pristine hat. They wanted a hat that was well used, with its own story to tell. And to get that well used look, Harrison Ford and the crew would scrunch, twist, and step on the hat before shooting. That's kind of a fun anecdote. And now number 5, the origins of Short Round. The character Short Round in the Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom was created from a real-life experience of the screenwriters during a trip to Seoul in South Korea. A young Korean boy had served as their unofficial tour guide and was so resourceful and charming that they decided to incorporate the character based on him. And this fun little character shows us how real life often inspires art and real experiences inspire movies. Well, I know it's already finished, but I wanted to do only 5 anecdotes because I wanted to find the best ones they could find. It was great finding all these 5 anecdotes. I really hope you like it. It was a short video. I hope to see you very soon. In the meantime, have an amazing day. I'm going to write a few videos. It's been a pleasure to see you. If you could like and subscribe, it'd be my pleasure to see you again. Bye bye everyone.